Hello, everyone. My name is Morena, and I am a community educator with the Purple Door. The Purple Door provides services to anyone who has been affected by domestic violence and/or sexual violence. In each video, I will be providing you with educational information on each section of the power and control wheel, along with a corresponding piece on the equality wheel. As you can see from the screen, today I will be talking about coercion and threats, along with negotiation and fairness. In each video, you will see how a perpetrator will escalate their abuse against their partner to maintain power and control in the relationship. First, we will start with coercion and threats, and as you can see, we do have it highlighted here on the power and control wheel. Listed under coercion and threats is making and/or carrying out threats to do something to hurt the victim, threatening to leave the victim, threats to commit suicide, making threats to report her to welfare, making her drop charges, and making her do illegal things. So how does a perpetrator use this tactic? Coercive control is an act or a pattern of acts of assault, threats, humiliation, and intimidation, or other abuse that is used to harm, punish, or frighten the victim. One study found that 95 out of 100 domestic violence survivors reported experiencing coercive control. Acts of coercion create fear and cause victims to comply with their abuser's demands. It's a major factor in cases involving sexual abuse, financial control, and social isolation. Physical violence may not follow verbal threats, but it can instill fear in victims, preventing them from speaking out against their abusers or confiding in their loved ones. Abusive partners use threats as a means of exercising control and making women respond to their demands out of fear or an escalation of abuse. These threats carry a very real fear and danger for women, since they are based on abuse and harm to which they had already been subjected to. Now let's talk about how this harms the victim. Coercive control creates invisible chains and a sense of fear that pervades all elements of a victim's life. It works to limit their human rights by depriving them of their liberty and reducing their ability for action. Coercive control is like being taken hostage. The victim becomes captive in an unreal world created by the abuser, entrapped in a world of confusion, contradiction, and fear. Coercion, blame, and other forms of abuse rob victims of their freedom and self-esteem. They isolate victims away from their loved ones. Some women even describe how their partners tried to get them addicted to alcohol, drugs, online gambling, and other things, to get them to stop noticing the abusive behavior that was occurring. So now that we know a little bit about coercion and threats, we will now talk about negotiation and fairness. And as you can see, we do have it highlighted here now on the equality wheel. Listed under negotiation and fairness, we have seeking mutually satisfying resolutions to conflict, accepting change, and being willing to compromise. Problems and struggles are part of every relationship. Relationships based on equality seek mutually satisfying resolutions, and partners are willing to talk and compromise. Healthy conflict is based on both people winning rather than feeling like either I win or lose, or feeling like you always give up more than the other person. Conflict is something that is unavoidable. It happens even in good relationships. It can reveal that there is something important that needs to be resolved. Knowing how to resolve conflict constructively can help clear the air and help each partner understand the other's feelings and what they want. And as always, here's a list of some services that the Purple Door does offer. Again, all services are completely free and confidential to anyone who has been affected by domestic violence and/or sexual violence. Also listed on the screen is a hotline number. Please follow our Facebook and Instagram page. And if you're needing any further information, you can visit our website at purpledoortx.org. Thank you.